Hi, I'm Johnny from Inline, a multi-trade company based in Christchurch. Some of the biggest challenges I've come across in the last few years is losing my mum about 11 years ago. That was pretty hard, one of my biggest supports in life. Also lost one of my close mates to suicide, which was very sudden and very hard to deal with. And also the day-to-day life of running a business. It's pretty challenging some days, the buck stops with you and you've got to answer all the big questions and get through it. And I found I couldn't get what I needed from close friends and that. You can have conversations with them and that sort of thing to flesh out some bits and pieces, but to actually understand what was going on, I really needed to talk to someone, and that's why I turned to a counsellor. And I found someone that I really clicked with, and it really worked, and I was able to open up to. There's nothing wrong with reaching out for help if that's what you need to do. I have good friends and family obviously around me, but the other thing I do is on Monday nights I actually go to a men's yoga group, which is a bit different to normal, but I actually really value it. I've actually nicknamed it Yogi Beer because we actually go and have an hour of yoga, and then we go and have an hour or two, a couple of beers at the pub, and just chat about stuff, And it's guys that have come from all different trades, backgrounds, accountants, that sort of stuff, and we just open up, and it's really good. In our workplace, we have a bit of a saying going around: a problem shared is a problem halved, which is fantastic. It allows guys to open up and allow you to actually speak about things that are on your mind and get them off your chest. It's important to open up and talk about these things, and in our workplace, the culture is important, and doing this allows us to support each other, which is important. We have a toolbox talk every fortnight. We also have appraisals for our staff, and part of those is all about mental health awareness and making sure we're checking in with them and they're in a good state of mind. As a boss, I feel it's very important that my staff can come to me and speak to me about their issues, and in work and out of work. I'm there for them. After losing a very close friend of mine, I realised that, especially males, but a lot of people, for instance, if you say to them, "How are you?" They always go, "Sweet as, no worries, all good." Don't even think about it. It's an unconscious thought. So I started following it up with, "How are you really?" And it's amazing how many people just open up, and they actually allow to drop their defences and can actually open up and start going. And it's a pretty awesome feeling. Well, I think it's an awesome feeling to be able to be that person that someone can actually open up to. I know as a boss I can't be there for everything that my staff need, especially when it comes to mental health awareness. They need someone that's qualified in that trade, but they also know that they have the 0800 number to ring and to speak to Kiriyama. I'm really stoked to be part of the Master Plumbers crew because they do have this, and I've had a lot of people go, "Wow, this is amazing. They're actually putting this on tap program. It's really good to do." And if people need to get out there and ask for help and support, they can't get it from their peers or their boss, or that, ring this 0800 number. Kiriyama's there for you. He's there to connect and to support you in whatever way he can. Communication is key, and that is about speaking up. Speaking up is so important, and also being there for somebody. On the other side of it is so important to actually just listen and actually be there for somebody, because not enough people just listen. They want to try and tell you and answer your problems, where sometimes it'd be just to sit there and listen to what's going on.